You go after Marco blinded by anger and he'll kill you all the same. I won't stop you, but I won't leave you either. I'll wait here for a day or two. If you don't come back, I'll just assume the worst and move on.
Your agility, endurance and strength have all decreased due to injuries inflicted by Marco. In all likelihood, you will not recover from these wounds until you return to the Mojave Wasteland. Really? How specifically injured are we talking? Let's have a look. 6, 8, 6, 6, 7, 5, 6 is still not too bad. Or is that... No, something else. Professional courier. Wait, I've still got the reinforced spine? I got my... Oh, I left my spine in, did I? I left the reinforced spine in. That's interesting. At least one of us has got one.
Yippee-yay, there'll be no wedding bells for today.
I don't actually know where I am. Doolin's Shack? Hello? Who are you and why are you... You look hostile to me, but you're not shooting. Did you want to say something like... Ouch, maybe? No? Fair enough.
Do you like me?
A little bit. I'm at Doolin. Doolin was... Was that the old guy that I... Was it? Might have been. Might have been. Let's have a look. Where the hell am I? I've got Ain't No Grave. Deal with the bounty hunters. Tell Thorn that you're ready to depart for the Mojave Wasteland. No, we're going to deal with the bounty hunters. And they're over at the bar. Now, there's going to be rather a lot of them. I suspect I'll need a little chemical assistance. Yes, I do. We'll save that. For when I get closer, though. Let's just take this nice and easy. Careful. Considered. Controlled. You know, up until the point where everything goes completely to crap. And then we'll just wing it with bullets and whiskey. And screaming, obviously. A little bit of screaming. Some of it mine. Hopefully a lot of it theirs. Ooh. Is there a back entrance? Can I sneak in the back? That's a dark, dark portal, isn't it? They haven't left people guarding the roof. They really are completely convinced they're safe. Okay, they got a climbing wall on the back. Interesting. They're totally convinced they're in no danger. I can't believe they killed everyone. And Randall. But, I mean, I get they killed... Let's have a look. General store. I get that they killed... Randall. I'm annoyed that they killed Randall, but I get it. But the entire town? Jeez. Alright. Here is how this is going to go down. I am going to take... Obviously, base dehydration level has increased. We'll sort that out. Don't worry. Rebound. Rocket. I've become addicted to it. Don't care. I know there's not a doctor in town anymore. Steady. Now, turbo. You know what? I'm hotkeying turbo because I half expect I'm going to walk through this door and someone's going to start talking to me. And I don't want to have a conversation like... because that's going to get irritating. But we're going to take turbo. And... what's that? Energy resistance 73? Fire resistance minus 70. You know what? Cocktail. Atomic cocktail. Taking some rads. Don't care. Black coffee. Having some black coffee just because. Wow. And I should probably take a little water. You want to go in hydrated? You're having a gunfight. You need to be hydrated. Psycho. Didn't take my psycho, did I? No, I didn't. Med-X. Did I forget anything? Jet. Haven't taken Jet, although I think Rocket does the same thing. I took Steady. Didn't I take Steady? I took Steady. There you go. Right. So, we're ready. Whoa. Okay, so, ammo. Ammo. Oh, yeah. And possibly grenades. I'm guessing grenades would be a bad idea. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm suspecting grenades would be a bad idea. Okay. There we go. We're going in. Uh-oh. Turbo time! Sorry if there's any innocent people in here. Oh, God. Oh! My God! Come on. Right. Not enough drugs. You're kidding me. Okay, this time, turbo before we enter the door. There we go. And... headshots. More headshots. Get everyone dead. Get everybody dead. Somebody shooting you. Stim packs. Oh, my God. Run through them. Get cover. Oh, mobility's good. Was that Ford? That might have been Ford. Bullet time. Oh! Take more stim packs. Come on. Grenades. Ford crippled. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Reloading. Ford, if you're out there, I forgive you.
You like that?
I'm lying. You're gonna die. Oh, is he? He is. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't see you there. Stim pack. Use 40 out of 100. Are you kidding? Is that all I've used? Okay, so to kill Ford. Hi, Ford. How you doing? Would you like to beg? No? Okay. Yeah. Hey, Ford.
Bad guys dealt with.
That seems oddly appropriate, doesn't it? Search Ford's corpse for information regarding Marco's whereabouts. Although you might want to wait until it's, you know, not burning anymore. Did I kill Al Suera? That was not my intention. Oh. Can't believe I missed that. I thought they'd killed everyone. Why didn't they kill him? Or was he a traitor? Was he on their side? Well, either they killed him or he was a traitor and I killed him and I don't feel bad. Ford. You got stuff. God knows why I'm picking all this stuff up. Mind you, I'm guessing my stuff is still where I left it. Our offer. Let's see. what it took to sell out and kill Randall. No, it's under data, isn't it? When it what? Thank you. Ford, thank you for coming forward and arranging our meeting. I understand your frustration with Mr. Randall, who has never taken you seriously as a bounty hunter because you're stupid, incompetent, and a total coward. If you're willing to assist the NCR in pacifying Frost Hill, I will personally recommend you for leadership position. You will soon have the dignity and deference that was so brusquely denied you by Randall for so long. The man is a backwards bully who will never appreciate... Why is this not... Oh, excuse me. Okay, that is better. For some odd reason, the scroll function stopped working. I had to reset. Okay, you will soon have the dignity and deference that was so brusquely denied by Randall for so long. The man is a backwards bully who will never appreciate the benefits to the NCR of the NCR. As a fellow patriot, I know I can count on you. Good luck. Sincerely, Brookshire or Brookshire. Alright, so now we know why. Basically, he wanted respect. Idiot. And instead of earning it, he just curried favour for it. Now, search Ford's corpse for information regarding Marco's whereabouts. Didn't I just... Wait, what? What did I miss? Oh! Forthcoming developments. I'm assuming that is what I really wanted to find. Miscellaneous... Ford, I'm going to bury Randall myself, so I'm counting on you to keep that crew under control until the other half of Brookshire's bounty gets here. They can cut loose for a few days, but don't let them vandalise the shops or any other property. Miners and settlers will be making their way into town soon. I don't want to waste resources cleaning up the place. Python has agreed to hire all of the hunters to act as temporary security until things are stabilised. With Glanton out of the picture, this means we'll have to keep pressure on the 80s to the north. It also means there's big potential for added income. You showed me something and I have high hopes for you here. Randall didn't recognise your potential, but I do. Stay focused and you'll go far. So Marco... Okay, P.S. If there's any sort of emergency, send a runner to the old graveyard. Okay. Graveyard. Find the passage to the graveyard. Wait. How many bullets did I actually use? For some odd reason, I seem to have an awful lot of 44 rounds. I didn't make that.
Who do you think is cuter, Dr. Klein or Dr. Boros?
What the hell? I've woke up with a lot more 44 rounds and a lot less... Okay. Excuse me. I need to go back and restock. I could, of course, loot all of these houses. Barber shop. They killed all of them. They even killed these two. These two are awesome. Even if the place was a bit dirty and dark. I guess there's nobody keeping my apartment clean anymore. Might as well. Yeah. Everyone's dead. They're not going to miss it. They're really not. Well, I've got enough rounds for my rifle to take out a few people at range. I've got an adequate supply of 44 rounds for some close range stuff. But I got a pretty good supply of the old shotgun slugs. Yes, indeed. I also have some pulse slugs, but I'm guessing most of the things I'm going to kill are slightly organic. And this is the round of choice for them. Where the hell am I going now? I can go back to the saloon. Did I miss something in the saloon? Really? Probably. Optional. Find the passage to the graveyard. Tell Thorn you're ready to depart. Oh. That's probably Thorn and the passage to the graveyard. It's not in the saloon. It's past the saloon. Yeah. Of course it is. You'd actually think the passage to the graveyard would be... Well, the graveyard itself would be near the church. That is usually where you find graveyards. I wish I could remove the optional quest marker, because I am not leaving until I have killed pretty much everyone. Especially Marco, but probably everyone. I've killed Ford. That made me feel pretty good. He's the one who pulled the trigger on Randall. But it's kind of like shooting the grenade that blew your friend up, or shooting the gun. Because that's what Ford was. He was a pathetic, insignificant tool. I enjoyed setting fire to him, that is for sure. But vengeance is not served. No, it's not. I'm going the wrong way. Aha! There we are. I mean, I knew the minute I met Virgil that I wanted to kill him. I did. But now, of course, I have even more reasons to kill him. Beyond him just being really annoying. Now, I almost took Turbo right then. Because I had Turbo hotkeyed instead of the flashlight. That would have been slightly embarrassing, really, wouldn't it? Wait. Am I? Jet has worn off. Why am I... You do not have any companions? Oh, somehow I pressed toggle warp. Now, I know he's not expecting me.
Starting combat. Just kidding.
Let's just keep our eyes open for mines. Ah, it's a passage through to the graveyard. Is he going to be stood on the other side waiting for me? There's a chance of that, isn't there? So I tell you what, why don't I go back to Ye Old Faithful and let's hotkey that again, just in case. Because that turbo is very useful. It's kind of likes the bullet time, except I can move super fast as well. I'm darting around. Whoa, 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 whoa. I can't take my weapon out. I can't. No. Hey. I can change weapons. I've changed to Sweet Revenge. Okay, well, if I can't take my weapon out, I've got a feeling sneaking is totally pointless. We're going to have a gunfight, aren't we, in the graveyard. Fastest draw wins. And by fastest draw, we mean whoever's hopped up on turbo the most wins. It is, isn't it? It's going to be the unmarked grave next to whatever his name was. Alright.
How in the...
I
should have
known.
I deliberately provided simple instructions, yet people can't manage if I'm not supervising. I do hate leadership at times.
Yeah.
There's no way you can be healed up. Why even come here? You can't win this fight. You're broken and alone. You lost. You could have walked out of this canyon and I'd never have given you a second thought. Apparently, I'm just not good at vengeance. You killed my brother, so I maimed and humiliated you, then slaughtered a town and forced you to watch. That's more or less even, right?
No, because you wore that
to
hat!
spew some venomous diatribe, but permit me a moment. Let's say that a miracle occurs and you killed me. limp back to the Mojave with a broken body, your myth shattered. People will only remember your feelings. They're just lousy that way. They won't talk about how you killed me. They'll mock you for getting captured and allowing the town to get butchered.
Not to my face, they won't.
Mojave. You should have stayed there. Quite a stage we have here, huh? Audience of dead men. Go ahead, tell me how I'm destined for the infernal reaches or all manner of mutilation. I'm sure it will be very bold and original.
Just gonna shoot you in... Oh my God, you're really annoying. He is waiting. Hell is waiting. You scared? I took care of Ford and the other hunters. I heard you jabber long enough. Attack. Oh no, it's got to be sweet revenge. But before we do that, I just want to talk about Ford and just point out no one's left. Everyone, all your old posse, your new posse, they're gone. They're dead. You are alone. You're going to die alone in a graveyard wearing a stupid hat.
Ford was a parasite, the lowest form of man. Unable to stand on his own, forge his own path. He could only leech off the energy of others.
Okay, that's all true.
At least Randall had purpose and guts. Once the hunters were paid and gone, I was going to personally cut Ford's throat. So thanks. As for being alone, that's how it's always been. Anyone who's honest knows that's what life is. It's a slow, lonely stroll through hell. Only person I ever cared about was my brother, and you took it upon yourself to snuff him out for a greasy wad of caps. This is how it should be. I'm ready, Courier.
Yeah, I'd like to say that I really enjoyed killing your brother, but I gotta be honest, barely remember it. Really, just it was kind of one of those insignificant things. I'll probably remember you, but mostly because of the hat. Because it's stupid. And I'm going to make sure they remember that in the tails. The rest of the outfit's pretty daft as well. What's with the frills? Frills in the hat. You're supposed to be terrifying. Scared?
Scared? No, not in the least. I'm gravely disappointed. You had to get involved with every little thing, didn't you? Before you killed my brother, I had a good thing going here. I had real peace for the first time in my life, and you took it from me. I'll get it back with the NCR, but it's going to be a while before the fire goes out inside. That's why I hate you. You remind me of what I am.
What?
I'd kill you 1,000 times if I could, just to see that look. The moment when you realize that you're no better than me. Even if you survive, you'll carry the curse. You'll never have a normal life. People will always see the blood on your hands before anything else. So no, I'm not scared. I pity you.
Well, you know what? You shouldn't pity me, because I've just realised something. You're racked with all of these feelings of inadequacy and worried about what people think about you. And you talk all this philosophy because you're a kind of deep, introverted person who tries to rationalise their own feeble, pathetic, monstrous existence. And you think I'm going to leave here after shooting you and be racked with the same feelings. But I'm not. I'm going to get wildly drunk and then I'm going to go off and I'm going to shoot more people because I don't care. I just want you to be very dead and that hat to be like history. That's it. Once that happens, I'm going to get drunk, go back to the Mojave and find something more interesting to do. And you see this? I have a pistol. Recognize it? I've waited a long time to kill you with it, apparently.
Oh, how sentimental of you. Using Randall's old piece. I knew I shouldn't have buried that stuff with you. Very careless. You know, I've also got a revolver that I've used over the years. Oh. I call it Old Scratch. Not sure exactly what inspired the name. It just stuck.
Is it good?
I'm normally not keen on religion, but sometimes I think this old Roscoe has a hunger for souls.
An old Roscoe?
Crazy, right? So it's your Remington versus Old Scratch. Sounds like a pre-war monster movie. Wouldn't it be ironic if that's all that people remembered? Pardon me, I'm normally not so glib in these moments, but the tension is just invigorating. It's time.
Oh! Oh no, I wanted to get close and shoot him! I wanted to get close and shoot him! I took turbo so I could get across there! super stupidly... Oh, have I got to go through that annoying conversation all over again? I do, don't I? I wanted to see his face when I pulled the trigger. Okay. Just shoot.
Oh, how sentimental of you.
That's what the
Using
plan
Randall's
is.
old piece. I knew I shouldn't have buried that stuff with you. Very careless.
Yeah.
You know, I've also
Old
got
scratch.
a
Revolver.
I'm normally
Blah,
not
blah,
keen on-
blah.
So it's your ramming. Pardon me, I'm normally not so glib in these moments, but the tension is just...
I don't believe him when he says that. Do you believe him? I think he's always glib. I think he's always glib.
time.
What do you think? Come on. Oh my god, no! I shot him! I actually did shoot him! I shot him! It barely scratched him! It barely scratched him! Okay, Jet, Medex, Psycho, Steady. What am I missing? Rebound. Yeah, no, whatever. No one cares. Jet. Let's have some Jet. I did have Psycho. Didn't I have Psycho? Pretty sure I had Psycho. Yeah, I've got Psycho. Rocket. Did I have Rocket? I think I had No, I don't have Rocket. What does Rocket give me again? More action points. Probably don't need that. Atomic Cocktail. No, he's not. That's energy resistance. Right. I'm not totally sure what else there is. I mean, I can't draw my weapon and shoot him in advance. No, I can't. Which is unfortunate. Extra strength, extra intelligence, that might be nice. Extra health. Extra health could be good. Barter. No. Medex. Have I taken Medex? Let's take some more Medex. I've become addicted to it. You know what? I don't care. At this point. Party time okay. Everything except Turbo. I think we need Turbo. The problem is he's... Well, actually, I think Turbo... No, you know, here's the thing. Turbo and Bullet Time do the same damned thing.
How in the...
Oh!
I should have known.
I had my weapon out.
Deliberately provided simple instructions, yet people can't manage.
How did I get my weapon out?
I do hate leadership at times.
How did I get my weapon out?
There's no way you can be healed up. Why even come
Could
here?
I just shoot him in the back?
This fight. You're broken.
Bit late now.
You lost.
But I couldn't take my...
You could have walked...
I couldn't take my weapon out the first time this conversation happened in my head, obviously. Do I even have to go through all the same conversation? I always like to go through the same damned conversation items. All right, here we go. I know I could possibly kill him with a shotgun. It knocks him down. Maybe that's what I do. Maybe I should knock him down with a shotgun, then lay into him with Sweet Revenge. That's probably...
Oh, how sentimental of you.
The way to do
Using
this.
Randall's old piece.
Yeah. Blah, 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 blah.
Sneaking done.
Get him. Knock him down. He's not being knocked. Oh, no. Taking all the stim packs. Is he reloading? He's reloading. Come on. We got him. Just in case. Definitely got him. And destroyed the hat. Win-win. Okay, we got unmarked. That's Randall. It's Randall.
You're my best friend forever.
Do we dig Randall up and take his body somewhere better, or do we leave it here? Open? Why would we want to open it? Why would I want to open it? Can I leave Sweet Revenge with him? I kind of feel like I should. I don't want to, but I feel like I should. Old Scratch! Marco's... Hell no! Do I want to keep it for giggles? Do I want to keep it and like put it on show? This was the outfit Marco used Critical chance +2, sneak +5. I suppose. You're dead! Here in the graveyard. You don't even have a face. I still want to know about... Can I... I should be able to take the Pip-Boy with me. Oh. I sort of want to leave this with his grave. Out of curiosity, how good is the other weapon? Sweet Revenge is a 175. Old Scratch 159. It's a but look at it. It's a 357. It's probably still pretty good, isn't it? It's let's. There's a nice sound to it, I suppose. And it does a lot of damage, but it's not that, is it? It's not. No, it's not. Honestly, I don't think Randall would want me to bury it. He'd want me to go off and shoot bad guys with it. He's a practical sort. But I can open his grave and take his rad away. That's actually really valuable. You know what? As a sign of respect, I'm going to leave you one of the most expensive and valuable things a man can have. Maybe you'll, you know. He's a ghoul. Why did he have Radaway? Why did he have Radaway? He was a bloody ghoul. That's almost an insult. I think you left that there as an insult. What have I got left to do? I feel like I need to do something, I don't know, dramatic or epic. Ain't no grave. Speak with Thorn. You know what? I don't want Marco's body. Oh, please tell me I can pick up Marco. I don't want Marco's body to be soiling Randall's. We don't want it. Should I really leave Sweet Revenge with him? I kind of feel like I should. It's an awful thought. It's an awful feeling. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to drop you. I really should, shouldn't I? Dude. I'm getting sentimental in my old age.
And so it was that the clash between the courier and Marco had come to its conclusion. Their actions had reshaped Frosthill and irrevocably changed the fortunes of numerous inhabitants.
Shortly before the massacre at Frosthill, an argument between Cocker and Cuddy resulted in Cuddy actually walking the fuck out the door. Cocker insisted on following Cuddy as he walked out of the Deep Creek Mountains, berating him the entire time. This continued for several weeks, until Cuddy walked to an NCR recruiting station and enlisted to spite Cocker. Undeterred, Cocker enlisted beside his friend and immediately volunteered for frontline duty. Insistent that Cocker was in fact a pussy, Cuddy volunteered for the same.
Unable to retain ownership of the family farmstead, Dana soon uprooted and moved to West Side in the hopes of finding gainful employment. With few prospects, she attempted to provide for her homeless family through prostitution, but struggled to find enough clients. She committed suicide soon thereafter. Her boys turned to begging, then succumbed to chem abuse and prostitution. They died before the year's end.
Unsung and soon forgotten, Doolin was just another notch in the courier's belt. His relatives in California sometimes wondered what became of him, but they ultimately concluded that his outlaw ways had caught up with him.
For all his rage and ferocity, Porter could not cope with the courier's fatal attack. His frozen corpse would endure as a testament to the power of the courier.
Though sure of himself at the time, Lee's decision to fight the courier resulted in quick death. His cadaver was dumped on the outskirts of town, where it was torn asunder and consumed by local predators.
Godwin continued raising bighorners while secretly manufacturing mail bombs sent to NCR offices. His attacks claimed the lives of dozens of officials and innocent civilians in the years that followed. Godwin would never face justice.
Frost continued to move from town to town, always vigilant against the threat of assassination. Eventually, he headed towards the Great Plains, and he was never seen again.
Ford's dream of becoming a wasteland legend died with him in Frost Hill when he met the Courier's wrath. In the final seconds before he died, Ford had hoped he'd earn his own chapter in the next dime novel about the Courier.
In spite of his resilience, Cooper eventually fell victim to the violence that engulfed the Deep Creek Mountains. It is said that a mysterious traveler buried Cooper next to his former owner, Stephen Randall.
Just north of Mojave, Thorne said his goodbyes to the courier and headed towards the setting sun. Unwilling to return to his home, Thorne decided he would reconnect with the followers of the apocalypse and renew his career in medicine. By assisting the helpless and healing the infirm, Thorne was able to move past the events at Frost Hill. He prayed that the courier could do the same.
Fresh off his successful operation to annex the Deep Creek Mountains, Brookshire was warmly received by his superiors at the NCR Embassy. After he ferried the surviving orphans of Frost Hill to state homes, Brookshire quietly filed a report that classified the courier as MIA. For his efforts, he was awarded with a promotion and a special commendation. His agency's director would call him a model for us all. Brookshire then planned his next operation from within the embassy, confident of his success, never considering that the courier might return.
Avoiding the courier once again, Glanton found himself alone in a hostile country, so he set his sights toward the arid expanse of Old Mexico. He had heard stories of a tribal warlord, El Quemador, who ruled the distant dunes of the Altar Desert, burning all who encroached in his lands. Sensing an opportunity to redeem himself in the eyes of the NCR, Glanton headed south with one goal: to take El Quemador's scalp.
In the end, Marco was undone by the very trait he so often touted: resolve. The courier persevered through pain and death in order to claim victory. Without his strong leadership, the NCR outpost at Frost Hill floundered. Once the 80s resumed their raids, the town was abandoned. Even after his death, Marco's name incurred fear and dread whenever it was muttered. His body had perished, but the legend endured.
Despite Marco's best-laid plans, the courier battled back from the brink of death and prevailed in the legendary duel. Though Marco was dead, the courier had not emerged from the contest unscathed. He would bear physical and mental scars for the rest of his life. Quietly enduring his injuries, he steadily limped back to the Mojave Wasteland, where uncertainty and war awaited him.
Scarred. Though you've recovered during the trip, your hands are now permanently scarred from gunshot wounds. As a result, your rate of fire and draw speed will suffer, but you will deal more damage. Okay. Okay. Having avenged Randall, you will now deal additional damage with Sweet Revenge, which now lies in a grave with Randall. Damn it! Whose grave is this? Whose grave is this? It's empty, but... So I now do less... no, I draw slower. That's a bummer. I liked drawing fast. I can switch weapons quickly, but... I'm slow at drawing, but I do more damage now, which is always good. Let's have a look. Old Scratch now does 142. What about, let's have a look. The Mateba. Come on. 180. Oh, wow. That is actually a bit of a boost. This is now doing more than Sweet Revenge used to do. And of course, Sweet Revenge now does stupid amounts of damage. Seriously, I have got to do a better job of parking.
Yippee-yay, there'll be no wedding bells for today. 'Cause I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle. Jingle, jangle. As I go riding merrily.